Look, okay, look, yellow go protect with baguettes. Yellow bone wet, she the best.
Back with the guy himself. Just want to say thank you for tuning into the video. The last time we got, I think our video's up to 54,000. And that's crazy, that's crazy. So if you wanted the insight on the box truck business, we're here to break it down with you today. Go ahead and tune into his YouTube. What's your name of YouTube?
Corderius Cooksy.
Go ahead and type in Corderius Cooksy. Hit the subscribe. He's gonna walk through everything that you need to know about the box truck business, how he lives his life, everything just broken down into everything you need to know. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button for his channel. It's gonna be everything you want to know. All the questions to be answered right now and on his channel. All right, so one of the comments that we got in the comment section was about his first box truck and how he got it, you know, and then how he basically, you know, turned it into revenue with his first box truck. And he'll explain in detail how exactly that happened into going on to his second truck. So
yeah, so I'm gonna explain even more in detail on my YouTube channel, just my story, like from start to my current situation in business. But I got my first truck through this company, G&J. I actually went in with my dad with getting we was going to get an 18-wheeler. We were both getting an 18-wheeler, but I had decided on a box truck. So we was going to get the 18-wheeler to, you know, so I could start generating some passive income, you know, every week. And that's what paid for my my box truck. So the 18-wheeler, we got the 18-wheeler, instead of getting two 18-wheelers, we got an 18-wheeler in the box truck. In the box truck, the 18-wheeler paid for the box truck because we went in together. We both put $5,000 down and went in together. But it's gonna be even more detail, you know, on my YouTube. But that's how I got my first truck and then started paying for my first box truck.
okay. So what insurances did you had to obtain for your first box truck or your first truck?
My first insurance, the insurance requirements wasn't like they are now. I just needed the $1 million insurance on my truck. It wasn't as strict as the insurance requirement is now, but it wasn't, like I said, it was completely different. Everything was way less than the insurance requirements with these 3PL companies, because I was directly with the companies that I was contracted with. Right. They was using contractors because they was getting ready to, you know, sell their company, and I didn't know at the time. So I just, you know, they just, everything that I had, I didn't have, you know, DOT numbers. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have any of those things. I had a 16-foot box truck, doing my stuff under a DBA. So, you know, that's how I got started. And I got, you know, started off of, you know, just looking stuff up online.
Right. So basically you were saying that the 18-wheeler that you bought with your dad generated the money to fuel the box truck?
Yeah, to pay the cover. Instead of me taking a profit, I was using my, you know, profit, the money that I was going to make from the 18-wheeler, right, to pay for the box truck, but until the box truck started generating money. Then when the box truck started generating money, I started making money from the 18-wheeler, right, which I was taking and putting it back into my business, right, also, instead of, you know, taking the money and putting it in my pocket. Okay.
All right, so what sets you apart in business is when you generate revenue and you're bringing in X amount of money. A lot of people, a lot of business owners, they tend to fail just because when you're spending, basically when you're taking out a bigger proportion of your business, so you're bringing in money and then you have to pay yourself too. So with his story, what I liked was he wasn't really paying himself, you know, as much. You know, it's like a 10% rule, I believe it is, or something like that in your business. So I think his story is...
No, I wasn't paying myself nothing. So I was making a lot of money. I'm doing most money I ever made, like I said, in my life. So, but I knew that, you know, I didn't know how long this was gonna last. So I'm like, dang, if say I go get this lease truck, and I'm working all these hours, I'm putting all this time in, and you know, this work stopped. Everything stopped. I don't have nothing. I Only thing I got was the little money that I received from putting in the work. So I'm like, bro, I can't keep, I can't just work and not see nothing, return on nothing. I can't do nothing after, because it's a lease truck. I don't own this truck. I don't, nothing.
Right.
So I wasn't paying myself nothing. I was paying myself like $250 every 2 weeks. And I was reinvesting all my money back into my business, everything. So I was buying trucks, buying cheap trucks, buying, but then I started learning, like, you can't just keep buying these cheap trucks because it's going to cost you in the long term with just maintenance. So my trucks was constantly breaking down. And this is all in like a 1.5-year span. I probably ran through like 3, 4, 5 trucks, buying cheap trucks, like $5,000 truck, $3,000 truck, $10,000 truck. I'm just buying the cheapest truck that I can put some work on the back of and get it down the road. I'm buying, and I'm like, bro, you can't just keep doing this. So I just stopped. I stopped buying those trucks, and then I got put in a situation where I had to get a bigger truck and better truck, and I just took that leap of faith. Because the time and everything was just the timing, and then I bought my first 2 26-foot trucks. No, it was a 20-foot and a 24-foot box truck, Hino trucks. That when I bought my first Hino trucks, and I paid for those trucks cash. Yeah. And I was able to do that because I wasn't paying myself like a normal business owner. I never paid myself like a normal business owner. Right. Wasn't paying, making, $5,000-$10,000 a month. When I could have been paying myself that type of money, but I wasn't. I was paying myself like $250, $500, you know what I mean, a month. And, people on my team was making more money than me in the beginning, like way more money than me. Yeah. But I was sacrificing for my team and for the people on my team to make sure that we was in the best position to get more money and make more money.
Right.
So that's how, I started accumulating all these titles. All these titles, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, like, some of the best companies out here that's selling trucks, this commercial equipment, truck equipment in Urban, off Urban Boulevard. Hey man, they got some nice trucks up there. All their trucks good. They some amazing trucks. And then it's another company, Texas Fleet Solution. That's who I've been buying all my trucks from lately. For the last like year and a half, really like 2 years, since 2018. Man, I done built up a good relationship with him.
That's good.
Bought like 3, 4 trucks from him, and he's a good guy. Texas Fleet Solution, look him up. And then DL Campbell, the first guy that gave me opportunity with in-house financing on the truck. And the first truck I bought cash, actually, that was like $9,000, and I got some help from my girl. That truck was from DL Campbell, and they a real good place to get some trucks from too. Right. Those are like my 3 top. Like I go always check on, see if they got trucks or see if But only person I mainly go to now is Texas Fleet Solutions, man. He the plug.
Right. So if you didn't get the names of those people and those businesses where you can get trucks from, go ahead and rewind the video back and take note, because he wouldn't lead you wrong. No, that's cool, man. How many titles you got right here, man?
Oh, it's just 7 of them.
We was reading in the comments that some of the trucks weren't owned. I mean, this is a lot of blue titles right here. So
yeah, these all the titles, all the titles to the truck. And like I said, like I got brothers and sisters, and that was like one of my main goals with the business was ownership, like owning it. But with ownership, you take a lot of sacrifice. I sacrificed a lot from with making money. Like I didn't make a lot of money because I put a lot of my money back into my business. Right. Just to see my business grow, and that's why I was, telling and showing my team, the people that was on my team, is just showing them like, yeah, you're gonna have to sacrifice it. This game is real tight, and you make a few wrong moves, you'll be out the business. Right. So you gotta make sacrifices, and that's what come with it.
Okay, so if we can basically go back to, you have a lot of trucks now, so it's like, on your first truck, what would you say? What would you give if you were to give some advice to somebody that's getting their first truck? How much money on a low end could they expect out of their one box truck when they're wanting to build up to, you know, a fleet of trucks?
On the low, well, that's the thing. Like with the in this business, very competitive. But on the low end, you're gonna gross about like $2,500 a week, and then on the high end, like $3,500 a week. Definitely with you know, the contracts that, you know, you get out here with the just consistent. You know, nobody can make you, you know, just consistent work. That's another like big reason when I first started out, my work wasn't as consistent as it is now. I didn't know, like, it wasn't no guarantee. They had work for me, like, and I was running good, but it got super slow, and then I couldn't do nothing. I didn't know, you know nothing, and what to do. So it's just like, it's how consistent you can be in this business. Definitely when you at home every day, you know, this is like, you know, you at home every day. This is not you over the road. I never been over the road, you know, driving, dock to dock. I never did any of that. I never did Amazon Relay or none of that. I just did, you know, basically final mile delivery, 3PL contracts, partnering with people and we delivering the work. So it's like I said, on the low end, like $2,500. On the high end, $3,500.
Right.
You know what I mean? If the contract that I had before, I was making way more money than that. I made way more. I made more money with a 16-foot box truck than I did with a 26-foot box truck. Right. It just like, this was.
Explain how that happened.
It's like I said, I just got blessed. I got blessed for the opportunity. And I don't know. I don't even know how I got the opportunity. I just got a call one day, and I got blessed with this opportunity to come on, and they blessed me and my brother, and we went in there and we killed it, bro. We just killed it. And then we got another opportunity when the company got bought out, and we basically like got grandfathered in with the other company. They wanted to use our services, so everything just transitioned over. And I didn't have, you know, at that time I'm running 16-foot box trucks. I didn't need DOT numbers. Only thing I needed was the insurance requirement, make sure that my business was good. So everything was different, bro. Everything was different. It was big. It was a big difference when everything went slow, and then I started losing guys. I started losing people on my team because stuff got real tight around that time. And I was trying to explain to them, like, hey, bro, we ain't got this. We need to do this. And, you know, being a young entrepreneur, young business owner, you trying to, you know, reacting, you trying to think of, you know, things to, you know, to put y'all in the best position to win, and you trying your best, but it's like, it don't matter. It don't matter about how much money you got. It's like, do you have the knowledge or the know to, you know, put you in the best position to win? Like, and I didn't have that at the time. I didn't know where I needed to go. So all the money that I had, all this stuff, it didn't even matter. You know what I mean? And then, you know, the people around me, like I said, they, you know, nobody was talking or, you know, saying anything. But I had, like I said, I got partnered with some people, and I was just listening. I was listening. It wasn't really game giving, but I was listening. And then I just took, you know, got my stuff together, got my team together. We sat down for like 3 months, and I got some stuff taken care of. We was running, you know, here and there, but it wasn't consistently where our business was generating the revenue that we was previously. So I just had to change and switch some things up to get us at the point. But I just stuck to, you know, my goals and the things that I was trying to do, which was buying the trucks, investing into the 18 wheelers, and I just kept those goals, and I was just doing that for the time being.